You ever been chatting with someone, suddenly you see this little droplet fly midair right from their mouth toward your face? Like it's happening in slow motion as it flies toward you, but it's still too fast for you to get out of the way. Kind of like Matrix and horror movie all at the same time. Now, I've been self-conscious about wearing glasses since kindergarten, but this is the one time that I am truly thankful these double as a spit guard. Let's talk about it. Why do some people seem to spray it when they say it? Now, before we all get too self-conscious about it, here's the truth. Spitting a little when we talk, it's actually super common. Certain words and sounds like P or T push out air and sometimes saliva at the same time. Add a little extra enthusiasm or dry mouth and boom, it's like a splash zone. Now, for some people, it happens a lot more, so let's look at some of the reasons why. So first we have hyper-salivation. Your body just produces more saliva than usual. So it could be from medications, pregnancy, GERD, drinking alcohol, or even something simple like wearing a new dental appliance. And there's the opposite, hypo-salivation, aka dry mouth. And ironically, dry mouth can sometimes make you spit even more during speech because your tongue and lips kind of have a hard time working together and it creates an imbalance, resulting in some splatter. Sometimes it's simply talking too fast. The faster you speak, the less control you have over articulation and your breathing. Raise your hand if that's you. I get caught up on my words constantly. I'm not even going to tell you how many takes I average for one of these videos because of dry mouth. Crooked teeth or poor tongue posture could also be to blame. Misaligned teeth and a forward tongue position can alter airflow and salivary control, increasing your chance of accidental spray. And there's also tongue ties. Limited tongue mobility changes how you speak and what kind of saliva you produce. There's also neurological or sensory conditions. People with Parkinson's, ALS, or autism spectrum disorders may have motor control differences that affect swallowing or lip and tongue movements. And then there's also poor fitting dental work. Ill-fitting dentures, aligners, or retainers can increase your saliva production and make it harder to speak clearly and comfortably. So for anyone that's been fitted with any kind of dental appliance or new dental work or retainers, you know what I'm talking about. You kind of have to learn to talk around it and teach your tongue to just mind its own business. And piercings. There are several types of lip and tongue piercings that require a breaking in period, if you will. Now, I don't want to get too off track, but I'll just say that I think plastic piercings are going to cause less damage to your teeth and gums over time. I'll leave it at that. And then I don't want to forget speech impediments. So some sounds requiring bursts of air may come with an extra splash, especially if someone is overcompensating while they're talking. All right, so let's talk about the social aspect of this. For a lot of people, this causes embarrassment or self-consciousness. It can lead to anxiety in social or professional settings, but the key is it's very common, it's usually manageable, and there are some easy ways to reduce your spittage. Or would that be called spittle? My mouth was getting dry. Okay, so here's what you can do about it. You can slow down. Just be mindful. Slower speech can make a huge difference for you. You want to stay hydrated. Keeping your mouth moist with water helps balance your saliva and makes speech much smoother. Plus, it feels better. And there's also tongue placement exercises. So a myofunctional therapist can help with tongue posture and swallowing. And these are healthcare professionals that specialize in the training of the muscles of the mouth, face, tongue, and sometimes even the neck. And they use exercises to improve function, address issues with speaking, eating, or breathing, and can even help with conditions like obstructive sleep apnea and TMJ disorders. Myofunctional therapy is like physical therapy for the muscles of the orofacial region. So if you have a lisp, for instance, they would be super helpful. Now, if you have lisps and stuttering because of anxiety issues, then you want to check with a mental health specialist. You want to get your dental work checked if something doesn't feel right in your mouth. It could be affecting more than just your speech. A poor or dysfunctional bite, for instance, can have a negative domino effect on your eating, speaking, breathing, and can even cause chipped and cracked teeth over time. So if something doesn't feel right, let a dentist take a peek, and that way they can look at how everything is aligned and functioning. So really the takeaway here is to see a medical or dental professional if you feel like something is off. If this is happening constantly or suddenly, this spitting while you're speaking could be linked to another more serious medical condition. So yeah, I guess while spitting when you talk can be a little awkward, it's often rooted in how our amazing and slightly chaotic mouths are built and used. Make sure to comment below if you're a chronic sprayer or have a hilarious story about it. I think we all do. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week.